Hi, welcome to Trailers from Hell. I'm Larry Karaszewski. Right now we're going to take a look at a great film noir from 1958 that I saw for the first time this year and it instantly became one of my favorite movies. I actually watched it twice, once by myself in the middle of the night, and I loved it so much I immediately grabbed some friends and sat them down and said, you gotta see this. That's almost a definition of a cult movie, a movie that you really want to share with people. And I want to share with you Murder by Contract. Aren't you hooked already? The leanness of the filmmaking, that haunting score by guitarist Perry Botkin. He was the bandleader for Bing Crosby, but this sounds nothing like Bing Crosby. It's riveting. The first section of this film is basically the plot of The Mechanic, tracing the evolution of a young, good-looking hitman from his first gig to knocking off the boss. The storytelling here is so clean and efficient. Each scene has only what is needed, nothing more. Martin Scorsese is a big fan of this movie, and you can feel its influence all over his work. There are certain sequences in this film that are lifted straight into Taxi Driver. Travis Bickle's lonely workouts in his apartment echo Vince Edwards here, waiting for his next assignment. Murder by Contract is directed by Irving Lerner, who didn't have that big of a career, which is a shame because this movie is impeccably directed. Lerner's background is in documentaries, and that shows. There's a realism here, a naturalistic approach that makes it feel so different than other thrillers from its time period. Lerner knew how to make the most out of his low budget because he was also a photographer and an editor. Actually, the last job Lerner took before he died was as a supervising editor for Scorsese on New York, New York. Performances here are all great. Vince Edwards is a revelation if you only know him as Ben Casey. The always reliable Herschel Bernardi pops up, and Kathy Brown has a great sequence as a call girl. For a long time this movie was obscure, but now it can be seen fairly easily, so go give it a view.